spot.
Yeah. What's up, guys?
Hello.
You know?
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Dude, it's too late for that. I would say it's too early, but it's too late for that.
Me.
Yeah. Welcome back,
Take him
everyone, to another episode of the Mixed Surfaces podcast. We apologize. Typically, we broadcast on Tuesdays, but we're coming to you on a Thursday for two reasons. One, we've got our on-the-ground reporting area at MidSouth over there in Stillwater, Oklahoma. The MidSouth 100 is coming up. Pro races
Our man
tomorrow.
in the field, eye in the sky.
Yeah, man in the field, reporting
weather
live.
reporter.
So we had to wait.
I might even be in the buggy. Sorry.
Yeah, had to wait for him to get out there, but
he's in the helicopter.
Yeah, but we're coming at you now. So just a quick mention of our sponsors, partners in the show. So we got Olive Olive Oil, we got Real and Nutrition, and then our two favorite bike shops, World of Bikes over in Iowa City and Flat Tire Bike Company in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. But yeah, guys, racing has started already. There have been two gravel races, but the soul of gravel kicks off tomorrow, right?
Super stoked. Yeah. It's the MidSouth has been dubbed the NFP show, start of the US gravel calendar, you know. Obviously we know we had BWR and all that stuff, but MidSouth is it. Super stoked. Cam Jones was just out in the district, riding his bike. So
how big are his legs?
Dude, his cuff is like this.
Yeah.
It's about a foot wide. It's crazy, like a freaking semi.
Did he ask you for any tips? Like, do you kind of like tell him what to do?
Dude, I was like, look here, man, Cam. I know you want a picture with me. Maybe tomorrow. I'm kind of tired right now. I've been traveling. So tomorrow we'll get an Instagram shot.
Did he ask you about tire choice? What he should do for tires?
No, I think he had it covered. He had the same tire setup as I did,
Yeah.
He knows shit then,
he's definitely running the Trek Batassos. Let me tell you. that is what Cam Jones is running. There's no doubt in my mind. That's
bomb-proof tire. That tire is bomb-proof.
Since you are the man in the field, what is the weather forecast, which is like the big thing there, huh?
It's supposed to be perfect. That's it.
All right.
That's yeah.
So everybody's on. So everybody's on continental terrain competitions.
Yeah, a lot of what's the Rene Haas, the one that has the slick center but then has knobbies on the outside. I see a lot of those. Let me see.
No, you don't. No one's riding those.
Nobody's riding those.
No. Graham, I'm making a video just for you tomorrow on Instagram. And you viewers and listeners, check it out. We're gonna have stories all day tomorrow
about Rene Hurst,
and we're gonna show how many Rene Hurst tires are here. Yeah, a whole bunch.
No.
Actually, did you watch my last video? Because I made a feature just for you.
Yeah, dude, I totally watched it. Totally watched it.
There is a feature in there just for you.
Oh, I got actually.
Yeah.
No, it's in my queue because I was trying to go through today and I was looking on YouTube to see if any of the pros were posting any like last minute updates before the race and stuff like that. And I had yours in the queue, and then I had to go pick up the girls. So,
no, it's a long one. You gotta get the whiskey ready.
So
relax.
I was watching the one of those YouTubes. It was a lady Chase something, and then
Chase Work is a guy.
Chase Work is a dude, through and through.
Is it him?
Yeah. Chase Work is a guy. Yeah,
I mean he's a dainty little feller, but
he's fast.
He's fast.
Yeah, but there was
was he riding a Lark?
There was a lady with him, and they're talking the continental speak or terrain competitions is the way to go.
That's their new gravel tire, right?
Yeah.
It's not like it's on a mountain. See, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This is where I struggle. I think for 90% of people, that tire is probably great. For the racers, we talked about with Justin, right? He talked about that volume is not so much for traction and puncture resistance. It's because they hit potholes at 30 miles an hour. They hit rocks at 30
Yeah.
miles an hour. Like all of us can swerve around that stuff for the most part. Well, at least me and Jason can. So,
Yeah.
you
No,
know,
I bunny hop over. You
you
guys
just
don't
bunny
have the
hop
same
over it.
level of
Yeah.
skill I have. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't
You
know.
know,
I mean, I
he
raced
also
mid-
hold on, Graham. The other tire that they said, I believe he said it was a Hutchinson Caracal. He said
I don't
this
want
is
that
like
one. Nope.
you are
No
literally
thanks.
making words up right
no,
now.
I'm looking at it right here. He said this is the other tire. He said this is a really good tire. It's kind of like under the radar type of tire.
Someone drop the
Caracal race
link.
travel tire.
Yeah,
Hutchinson.
so I gotta see this thing. I don't know.
I
mean,
know. I'm trying to look and see if I
yeah,
can find it.
I mean, Chase is an interesting character. I think we'll have him in the pod at some point. But man, he takes marginal gains to the max. Like, you know, he tries to figure out every single little advantage that you can possibly have to win the
What
race.
was his
And
last name again? Chase what?
Wark, WARK.
Work.
Yeah. He's got a little boy named Wout Work.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's going to be dry. It looks like it's going to be hot, but it looks like there's not going to be a lot of wind. So
No, I think it's supposed to be good.
I think it might be the fastest Mid-South ever coming up.
Yeah. I'm thinking 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe under
So maybe we should talk a little bit about, like, because we didn't have a whole lot of time to talk about BWR Arizona and Valley of Tears, which happened over the past 2 weeks.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm really interested to see if those results like have any bearing on, you know, the shakeout for what is going to happen at Mid-South. Because like you've got, I'll just go over it really quickly if you guys are cool with it, and talk about Valley of Tears specifically, because I thought that was a really interesting race. So you had, for the men, Alexi won in the sprint. You got Seaman Nordal Svensson. So both of these guys are going to be at Mid-South. You had Roberge, who I heard that Roberge like chased on and like caught everybody at the end. And then you got Chase Work in fourth. But also you had Seaman Pelot, the Swift rider, and Fincy rounding out, and Dax like kind of rounding out the top 10.
Well,
so all those guys are going to be, except for maybe Roberge, are going to be at Mid-South.
so it looked like what happened was they went off out of the gun, and it like a break started almost immediately, like 6 dudes.
Yeah.
And they stayed away for most of the race. There was some wind, and they kind of fell apart a little bit, and it kind of worked its way down to like 4 guys, and then it kind of built back up to like 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm. And then there was a
like
crash, like so Chase, I know, crashed in like the last like 10 miles or something like that in a sand pit.
Yeah.
And so he had to get through it. But yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of interesting because like that's a hot race. It's not it's pretty technical, but like, you know, very much so a power oriented race. I think similar to Mid-South, it kind of makes me wonder if those same guys aren't going to be up there in the front again. But yeah, and then on the women's side, that was another interesting race because I listened to Sophia. So Sophia won with, I think Emily Newsom, Paige Onweller, I think, rounding out the top 3. I think Paige was second, Emily was third. But Sophia talked about from the get-go that she almost like knew that she was stronger than everyone. And she said that she didn't want to drop everybody too early. And so she was like trying to hold on to a couple people and then just took it away and won. So
must be nice.
She's feeling strong, but
but I think it's going to make for an interesting race because Paige looks like he's finally might be doing pretty good, back from all her injuries and stuff. So I'm excited to see her, you know, have a clean season. I feel like she has so much potential, but she got hurt a few times.
What injuries did she have?
I think she got hit by a car. I think one of them, I believe.
I feel like that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other one before that, she was mountain biking because she was working on her off-road skills, and so she lives in Bentonville now, and she went to clear a section in the rooted section and couldn't quite clear it, so she unclipped when she stepped on the root, she just ripped a whole bunch of ligaments and stuff.
What? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
crazy freak accident.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Yikes.
yeah, it was wet and yes, yeah. So that sideline hurt. So I'm hoping that she has a clean season. I like to see some powerhouse women up there giving Sophia, a run for her money.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
so I was watching one of those that Alexi and Sophia doing the after talk, and she was talking about how Keegan came out and was riding with her, and she's like yelling at him to get the hell out of here because I'm going to get in trouble.
Yeah. She's getting unsupported, what's the rule? Do we know if there's? I don't think it's. Is it? Probably they don't care. He wasn't given that draft, right?
I'm sure he wasn't. Yeah, I think he just can't handle not being able to ride, so he just wants to be out there all the time. I mean, he pre-rode with like Alexi and a couple other guys too. But yeah, so I think what I've noticed, at least from the men's and women's, is like the mix of the top 10 and 15 has been about the same. So there are definitely some riders that are peaking for that early season fitness, like probably trying to carry it into Sea Otter, in a month or so.
Yeah.
But who do you like? Should we talk a little bit about? Well, first off, for listeners that don't know, Aria, tell us what MidSouth is.
Real quick.
Right, well,
did you see Luke Mosteller got 6th at BWR?
Yes.
He smoked it.
Yeah.
You got. Oh, shout out to Luke's got a YouTube channel too. You guys should. We should pin it in the comments. But Luke's got a good little YouTube channel. I won't say that his friends on his channel are too excited about being on camera, but he does a good job filming. But Luke killed it. I don't think he's going to. He's not going to MidSouth. I think he's going somewhere else in a couple weeks. But MidSouth. So Aria, you alluded to it. It is the unofficial start of the Spirit of Gravel. Where is it?
100 Stillwater, Oklahoma, right here in Oklahoma State University. It's a perfect week because this is the spring break week. So the students are gone, plenty of hotels and accommodation. So kind of like, Unbound, people have to drive quite a ways to find, there's not enough hotels in Emporia. But here it's really well set up. I think the reason this race is big is Bobby is a great people person and he puts on a hell of a party. Graham, you were here. Remember when we did the DFL party? So there's a DFL party.
What is DFL? What is DFL?
Dead effing last. So we stay up until the last rider shows up. Typically it's between midnight and 1 in the morning. And it's a hell of a party. There's music, there's booze if you're into that kind of thing. Your friends are there. It's absolutely fantastic. Shakeout rides. Since it's the first big gravel event, vendors are everywhere. So all the new parts like the Salsa Flyway is on demo here, and their new Wonder Roser is on demo. You can take those demos. So it's fantastic. Salsa typically debuts their new bikes here. It's a fantastic event.
Yeah, so super cool race. I've been to it once, was going to go last year, but then unfortunately the city caught on fire. Basically they had to cancel the race last year, which was kind of crazy because of wildfires. Typically an awesome race. So the dirt out in Stillwater and surrounding area is this red clay dirt. And so it's a race that is known for its weather. When it's dry, it's usually windy and it's fast. And when it's wet, it is a way to quickly ruin your bike. I've waxed poetic on whether or not they should have terrible races like that, but we won't go into that now. But anyways, this year looks like it's going to be a dry year. But yeah, I think it's one of the cool races. And for listeners out there, if you're ever looking for, hey, what's the first gravel race that I want to travel to? I think MidSouth is a perfect one. Aria alluded to it. And we're not sponsored by MidSouth. We're not partnered with them. We just like Bobby and what he's doing. But it's a very inclusive race to where, if you're worried about can I complete 100 miles in 15 hours, you don't have to worry about that. You go out there
Yeah.
and you ride until you want to stop riding. And if that means you want
Yep.
to go until the finish, then it's a chance to do that. So there's no pressure there. I think people of all abilities can do it as long as you have the grit to
The grit,
keep
that's
going,
it.
right? But amazing aid stations. I'll never forget right before the single track section, there was like
Yes.
a yurt and they had Fireball and whiskey and hot chocolate and couches. Like, oh man, it was so cool. But yeah, really awesome race. But they're doing something interesting this year, Jason. They have foregone the spirit of gravel. After I just talked about how it
I
is the spirit of
know.
gravel, they've foregone the spirit of gravel. Do you know why?
Jason,
No.
yeah.
Dude, the
It's mountain
pro
bikes.
race
Yeah.
is on Friday now, and the mass start
Oh.
race is on Saturday. They have separated the pro
They
race.
separated it. Yeah.
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 What do you think about that,
I'm
Aria?
actually,
Wait, I thought the ladies were going Saturday.
no.
Nope.
All,
Everything's on
all
Friday.
The pros,
No?
Pros Friday. Yeah.
Really?
There'll be ladies in the
okay.
amateur field. Yeah, they'll race. You know, it's equal opportunity here. That we let the women race too here. You know, I'm kidding, by the way. I'm kidding, but no. So I'm kind of conflicted with the separate pro start. I honestly, we'll see. We'll see how it shakes out, but I feel like I'm sure they planned it out correctly. But Graham, you know how district is. Everything was right there. It's going to be the same situation, but you're going to have runners finishing around as time the pro men are probably going to be rolling back in. But I don't know how it's going to shake out. I'm a little conflicted every time I see things being spit out that way. But I understand that's probably the natural progression. But I would rather just keep it mass start. Give the men, maybe give the pro men and women like their 30-minute head start. They start before everybody else. They start early, kind of like an Unbound, right? They start super
You can
early,
give them
like a
10-minute
half
head
hour
start,
early.
and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
But I think it's
I
cool.
feel
Like I have mixed feelings on it too, because one, I think it's going to be awesome. Like I think it's going to be the most incredible finish to a gravel race that you'll see, because everyone that is riding the amateur event is going to be there on Friday watching the finish, which means that there's going to be thousands of people packed in there watching the pro finish, which I think is really cool. On the contrary side, though, the coolest thing I think about, the DFL party is that there were pros that, had won the race, and they were there to welcome the last person, across the line. And, I don't know if that's going to be the case. Like, I think the pros are too serious.
I don't think they'll be showing up. I don't think
there's
so
there's a pro 100-mile route, and then there's a regular 100-mile route. I'm trying to see.
It's the same, I think.
It's
the difference here. Is it the same?
No, the cost is the same, but I think it's just, I don't know if they just tried to make it that way. Maybe there's some weird last minute changes, but it's the same cost. Everybody's riding the same roads. Yeah, I'm actually. So one of my curiosities is how many people will be at the finish watching the pros. I'm curious to see, because this crowd here, the MidSouth, is almost 70-30 pro racers, 30%, and then 70% is people that just love to ride their bike no matter what. So, and I don't know if those people care to watch the pros. So,
I think they care.
So it's going to be very interesting. I'm excited. If it's a huge crazy party line celebration, I think it'll be a new era of gravel, and I think more racers will start doing it that way if it's successful. So in a way, Bobby is the guinea pig of this formula. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm stoked.
Where are you going to be tomorrow?
Yeah, where are you going to post it up on the course?
Oh, I'm gonna be right there. I'm be right there at the finish. We might go out on the course, and shoot some stuff. But yeah, but we'll be like right there at the finish, trying to get you guys all the action.
Do you think you
I
could?
want to capture all the Renee horses for you.
Yeah,
You're gonna video them. You're not gonna shoot anybody.
No.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
whoa,
Yeah, I
Listen.
know. Yeah.
whoa.
We're ready.
Dude,
we're ready.
no
we're
wonder,
ready.
no wonder Lifetime wants to ban you. You show up at that thing, like,
Yeah.
I know.
Wait, so the place that I would love if you could get a video of it, you or Yvonne, is I want to see the river crossing, because the river crossing is late in the race this year, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it later?
Maybe
Like, it's not.
Yeah, maybe Sarah will take us out there.
That would be
our
sweet.
Resident. Yeah,
That would be sweet, because
It's
I want to
like
see.
about-
I want to see those
it's
guys
like
try to
about 80-ish.
Yeah, so like that's going to be like a deciding factor, I think.
maybe we'll post up there. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
we'll post up there and get that footage. We'll be the only one with the decent camera capturing that space.
Because you know
For
someone's
sure.
going to try and ride it, and they're going to swim.
Oh, you know it, and they always fall in. They always fall
I know,
in. You get
I know.
drenched. Always
Yeah.
drenched. Because
Yeah.
I was actually talking to a subscriber, friend of the channel, and he was asking me about the river crossing. Is like, what's the best line? I'm like, well, it's a 50-50 chance that you can ride through the freaking pond. But
Is it right by the road?
Huh?
Is it right beside the road, the river crossing?
No, it's a huge freaking pond in the middle of the gravel road.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's
I'm
like
looking,
at
I'm looking
the
at the
base.
course trying to find it.
Yeah, I think it's like 20 miles to the finish, right? Is that where that? Maybe 15. Look around there. There's a bunch of trees that cover that section, so it doesn't dry out very well. So the last couple times I did this race, that it's a downhill, so it was easier to ride it. But this time you're kind of going uphill, so it's going to be interesting to see who tries to ride. By that point in time, for me, it will be super split, but it would be nice to see what the pros do there. So yeah, maybe we'll post up there. We'll see how that works out. But it's going to be fun. Did Graham get his new? You find it? Yeah.
Yeah. Wild Horse Creek crossing.
Yeah, that's it.
So should
Yeah,
we talk about yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Should we talk about the start list? Who's on it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
like
go through the
85,
women. Yeah,
90.
yeah.
Yeah. So we're talking about the pro list here, but I think it's the most stacked field, both on the women's and men's side, that we've seen in ever, maybe. So for the women, we have friend of the podcast, Hannah Shell. We got Michaela Thompson, Sarah Lang, Lauren Stevens, Cecily Lejeune, Sarah Sturm, Girka from SD Works, Sophia, so she just won Valley of Tears, Lauren DeCrescenzo, Cecily Decker, and then Paige Onweller, recently second at Valley of Tears. So really stacked women's field. I think
Lots
like
of
this race.
heaters.
Yeah, man, I think this race is going to be interesting though, because I think it's going to come down to a bunch sprint, because I don't see, other than the water, there being big like separation zones. Because like they took out a lot of the single track and replaced it with like some double track across some farmland or something like that, right?
Yeah. Yep. And but the thing is, it's pretty hilly. The course, it's a stark difference from like the last couple of MidSouth iterations. So this one's it's pretty hilly. So I think the light boys are gonna really light it up on any single climb that shows up. So I'm thinking it will probably be a big group, but I think we won't see separation until probably 20 miles out would be my guess.
Yeah, I wish it was gonna be windy. I was looking at the forecast, and like 2 days, like Sunday and Monday, it looks like it's gonna be like 30-mile-per-hour winds, and that would be awesome. Like to see some like crosswinds, but I think it's gonna be a really interesting race for the women, because I think like Sophia would probably be the favorite out and out, just because of her performance at Valley of Tears and how strong she was. But then you take some of these other
Stevens,
right, and like some of the road, and the road racers, like if it's road tactics, it kind of makes you wonder, like how like I don't know. It's going to be a very
Yeah.
interesting race. And I think it's the
been
same.
riding really well too.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I think we'll see. Who do you
oh
guys? Going ahead.
well, I guess is what's her name? She used to ride for Pivot. Yvonne, what's that rider? She used to ride for Pivot. The lady.
Are you asking our producer?
Yeah, yeah. What? No. If I remember,
Oh, someone in the
yeah,
chat help us out. Who used to
she
ride
was
for Pivot?
yeah, she was in the Lifetime. I think she still is. Hannah Otto, right?
Yeah, I
Hannah
don't think.
Otto.
I don't think Hannah's in this race. I didn't see her in the
Is she?
start
Do we
list.
know if she's back in the Lifetime Grand Prix?
I don't know. I don't have that up in front of me.
Yeah.
But
I'm not sure.
yeah,
I am seeing Hannah Shell did well at
Yeah.
BWR.
what'd she get?
6th.
Yeah, she's been riding pretty strong. So
Did we say
impressed.
Cecile Lejeune?
Yeah,
She
Cecily
got
Lejeune.
3rd. Cecily.
Yeah,
She got 3rd. Alexis
Yeah.
Scarta got 4th.
yeah. Alexis isn't here. Who got first in that race?
Yeah.
Haley
who won
Batten.
that? Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. I did
Haley
watch.
Batten,
I did
that's right.
watch some of the
Yeah.
and she, man, she was riding pretty good that day.
You know where I think Hannah Otto might be? I think she might be. No, that's not her. Never mind. I was thinking who was doing Cape Epic, but she's not doing Cape Epic. But,
Oh yeah, and she is. I just looked at the Lifetime Grand Prix for 2026, and she's in. So maybe she's somewhere in Spain, getting ready, sharpening the
Well, who do
iron,
you guys
as
have
they call
then?
it.
Should we do like a little like friendly wager here?
Yeah.
Like who's going to win for the women?
Whoever loses
Well,
pays for the gas in California for the RV.
No. It's gonna be like
I think
$12.
it's fair, right?
It's gonna be like $12 a gallon. No chance. No chance.
We buy gas in Utah.
Yeah.
and then buy it again when we leave.
Yeah, right.
I'm thinking for me, I want to go with Lauren Stevens coming in, winning it, and then I'm gonna go with Michaela second.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then just for the hell of it, I'm gonna throw Hannah Shell there because she's been riding good. So I'm hoping she has a good day. So those 3.
Okay. All right. Who you got, Jason?
Oh, I'm gonna have to go with Sophia for the win. I mean, she's probably gonna crush it.
Think so? Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Cicely and Hannah, I think I'm hoping they get into the top on that podium. I mean, looking at their results from last week, I mean, I feel like they're probably pretty strong.
Yeah. I'm going with Paige. I think Paige Onweller.
Oh yeah, that's a good. Yeah. That's a good one.
All right. Yeah. That's who I got for the women. Should we do the men?
Yeah.
Yeah. People drop it in the chat if you think you got somebody else. But all right, let's talk men.
We won't make the listeners buy the gas for the RV. We
won't make you do that. But the men. So we've got a stacked start list for the men. Probably the strongest start list, definitely of gravel this season, but definitely for MidSouth ever. So we got Griffin Hoppin, we got Michael Lambert, we got Chase Work, Simon Pelot, Joe Gettle, Alexi Vermeulen, Simon Nordal Svensson, Daxton Mock. We got hometown hero in Iowa City, Mason Wilson.
Shout out Mason.
Yeah, we'll come back to him. We got Pete Stetna. So thought he retired. I guess he's back. I don't know. He's unretired. Pete Stetna. We got friend of the podcast and recent guest, Mr. Justin McQuarrie, fresh off some crit racing, which looks like he did pretty well. We got New Zealand, or actually I should say Blacksburg's finest, Cam
You should actually
Jones.
tell them where Blacksburg is. Why we?
Yeah,
think
I'm gonna DM. So Cam Jones is from New Zealand actually, and is the last year's Unbound winner. And but for some reason he registered as being from Blacksburg, Virginia, which is hilarious. But we got Chad Haga, former road World Tour pro, Dylan Johnson, 16th place, like perfectionist and YouTuber. And then we got Michael Garrison, who crit racer, but definitely knows how to handle his bike. John Borstelman, Drew Dillman, everybody's number one enemy, and Brennan Wirtz. So those are the
That's
names I
right.
picked out. But yeah, man, I think I just imagine a group of that group just being gone from the start, basically.
Yeah. So I think, and this is maybe I would be wrong, but I'd love to be right. You know, Cam Jones and Brennan are both Team Scott.
Oh,
So
that's a good point.
I'm thinking that the only ones with maybe Alexi has a team also now, right? And then you have Dillman and Chase also being on the same team. I'm thinking the Scott boys are taking it home. You know, either Cam or Brennan.
If they're riding a bike like this, then yeah, they're gonna be.
Right.
They're gonna be taking home a Scott, addict.
Correct.
With the zip wheels. Yeah, it's guaranteed win right there.
And Jason, you shouldn't feel so bad with that spacer on your stem, because you know who else has a spacer on their stem? Drew Dillman has a spacer on his stem. He's no longer slammed.
It's all about where the fit is.
Yeah, that's what he said. The bike fitter, told him you got to bring it up back. The old man back couldn't do it anymore. So
I'm gonna say that Justin's gonna bring it home.
Oh yeah,
Justin.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's gonna bring it in for us.
I
think he's got mixed surfaces, good luck on him, and he's gonna.
For me, as a pure race fan, I would love to see Justin's dream come true, where you end up in either with Justin, Chase, because all his buddies are there.
Yeah, all his buddies are there. All the ones he called out. Yeah.
Get those guys, maybe get Brennan in a break, because then Cam's not going to care about chasing Brennan down, right? And maybe somebody else gets in that group, maybe Chad Hager or Simone Palou, and that's it right there. So it'll be interesting if that happens. That'll be really cool.
Yeah,
we'll be at the mud hole in mile 20 to record that.
So you think Cam's gonna win it then, Maria?
Either Cam or Brennan. I feel like.
Who's working for who?
Alexis got a. Yeah, I don't know. When I run into the guys somewhere, I'll ask. We'll see if they'll let me.
It all depends on who's running the Rene Hearses, really.
Correct.
I think of the 20 names I listed, 0 of them are going to be running Rene Hearse.
Brennan runs Rene Hearse.
And what did Justin say?
Well, but Brennan.
No, wait. Like, I wish we could just bring the quote back. He said, "Why would I want Justin or Brennan in my breakaway?" Well, he's a freaking truck, and he always
flat and unbound. Unbound.
Flat.
The course here is. I think the course here he'll be okay.
No way, dude. I disagree, because that was the thing about like the roads there, is that if ever I think about being in a pro gravel peloton and wanting big volume tires that don't puncture, it's MidSouth.
Yeah.
Because it's so fast on those rolling hills, and there are those chunks of like concrete and rock that are just like embedded at weird angles, and you can dodge them if you see them, but otherwise you're just nailing that.
And then you're hearing that rim crying under you. It's like, oh my god, yeah,
exactly.
No,
exactly.
Well, it's gonna be a fun race. It's gonna be a fun race, I think.
What's your call, Graham?
Me? Man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think like my gut says, or my brain says Cam. I mean, he is so strong.
Yeah.
But like Cam, I love Cam Jones, but he's a bit of a Neanderthal when he races. he just goes to the front, and people have
Yeah.
said this about, he just goes to the front and he just tries to ride everybody off his wheel. So with what you're saying, Aria, I think it's kind of interesting because like he'll have a teammate, and if he and Brennan are actually
Getting a break.
working together, then his best bet would be to sit in and then like, you know, let
Yeah.
Brennan go, or he goes and lets Brennan sit in. But
Yep.
I don't know if they're going to do that. So I think
feel
what's
like they're
going to happen.
They're going to.
Yeah. I think what's going to happen is that there's going to be basically the group I named that like 80% of those dudes are going to just ride faster than everyone else. And then I think after probably like mile 30, there'll be a split of like 3 that get away. And then that 3 stays away. And it's going to be Cam Jones. It's going to be Daxton Mock and Alexi.
And Justin McCurry.
Nah, and Alexi. It's going to be Daxton, Cam, and Alexi. And Daxton's going to be hanging on for dear life while Alexi and Cam just drill it. And they're going to win by like 4 minutes, is what my guess is.
Now, that would be interesting.
Yeah, I think it's going to happen.
Man. A lot of hitters. I think anybody's. Yeah, I think any one of those guys is able to win this, but it's pretty hilly, so the light boys are gonna definitely move to the front of the race. But
yeah, it'll be interesting
if you don't puncture, you know.
Yeah.
So what are you doing, Aria? What are you doing? The 100?
He's doing the 15.
Doing the 50? 15?
No, I'm doing the 50 something, 55 or 54.
Okay. What's the plan?
You know, the plan is I'm gonna get at the front of the I'm gonna line up in the front group, and I'm just gonna go until the wheels come off, and until I get spot out of the front group. I don't know how long I'll last, but
like 54 miles. You'll be right there at the.
Yeah,
you'll be out there just YouTubing, you know, like with your GoPro,
that's right.
like right on the front.
I think 54 miles. It's a hilly course, but you know, I think I could ride pretty hard on that with that, and I'll still have plenty of power left to finish and still get the content.
Man, you're just going like straight out and straight back, essentially.
I know.
Straight west and then straight east. Well, hopefully it's a west wind. You know, the wind's out of the west. And you get blown the whole way back. That'll be nice. You got a lot of straight mileage there. It's like head down, get into. Are you doing aero bars?
No. I don't do aero bars anymore.
No more.
I went down to I went narrow on my handlebars now, so it's like
how narrow?
And they reach 38 on the top. 38 on the
38,
top.
Yeah. That's what those are.
I found with the reach of the checkpoint, it actually allows you to kind of. I do the poppy pause, but I've been doing it for years. But it allows you to do the poppy pause pretty comfortably. The cutthroat are needed to have aero bars to really ride down, you know, in the poppy pause for like 10 miles or whatever. So that's the plan. I'm just gonna put the head down. I'm gonna stick with the front group until I can't anymore, and find the next group until I find the boys that can and girls that can ride my speed, and we'll hang with those guys.
You gonna do some carbs in your bottle?
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of use Justin's suggestion that we didn't record after the pod with him. I always do maple syrup, but I'm gonna add honey. I had the measurements. I need to redo them, but I'm gonna do like a 50-50.
Yeah, do half and half
of syrup and maple syrup and honey, and maybe a little element tea in there. But it's a short distance, so I don't think I'll cramp as much.
Yeah, like but 2 hours, maybe a little less.
Maybe three something. Yeah, is the goal. Yeah, I gotta stop and film. You know, people. You know,
it's true.
Gotta stop and film. You know, gotta get the content. But I'm gonna go hard and until the wheels fall off. I'm using I debated on either using like going all out or using Garmin's Power Guide. You know, they have that Power Guide. You know, but I decided I just want to just go all out.
Just go hard. I mean, that's the thing though, is if you can get with the front group and you're averaging like 21, 22 miles an hour for the first hour, then you're chilling for the rest of the time.
Yeah.
The wind will blow you back at 21, 22 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's my goal. And it's like, once, if I can hang, I'm just going to sit in the back and hopefully, like, you know, nobody tries to wave me through to do anything. You know, because I'll be like,
I don't
that.
belong here. I'm just a passenger.
Yeah, I'm just here for a short time. Don't mind me. You look back and I'll be gone. So don't worry about it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my excuse. You know. Yeah, Jason, you didn't give us your list of who you think is gonna top 3, did you? For the men?
I said Justin and
that's right.
Somebody,
Mason. He said Mason. Mason's gonna be. Yeah. We should shout out Mason though. How old is Mason? He's like what, 16, 15?
Maybe 16, 17. I don't know. Yeah, I think maybe 16 or 15, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Strong rider, man.
Strong rider out of North Liberty / Iowa City, and is racing for what, Avolo? Or who's he racing for? I don't know who he's racing for. ABC.
I thought it was racing for the Sugar Bottom.
No, man, he's on a real team now. No offense to Sugar Bottom, but yeah, he's on a real team now. And yeah, because he was at Valley of the Sun road race. I saw. No, Valley of the Sun. It's a road race. Arizona, I think.
Arizona.
But yeah, still coming back to his roots for gravel. So he's looking to throw down with the big boys, registering as a pro. He's got to be the youngest pro, I would say.
It has to be. I don't know there's any other one that age. It will be nice to see. We'll see, because Call 4 was hot. I think maybe that's why he cramped. You know, but it's going to be good temperature here, so I love to see him go the distance. But you know,
what's he ride?
This kind of, I don't know actually.
Let me look.
Is he on a Stigmata, a Santa Cruz from Sugar Bottom?
I don't know.
Well, if he's on the rear team, they probably have a team bike now, right? Graham, did you get
Cannondale. He's riding a
Cannondale?
Cannondale. He's riding a Cannondale when he was racing on the road.
Bottom, because Sugar Bottom Bike still has the, I think they carry Cannondale, I think. So maybe it's still, you know.
So he's racing on a Cannondale, but he is racing for Above and Beyond Cancer. Oh. So yeah, I think they're a team out of the Midwest, St. Louis or maybe something like that. But yeah, so it'll be good. Good to see a local hitter. We should bring him on the podcast sometime.
I know. I get tired of being the only local hitter showing up in this race.
I know. It's tough.
You know. Yeah. I try to, you know, let other people win so that I'm not winning all the time. It gets old.
Right.
Hey, so talking about the local people from Iowa City going out there to Stillwater, I'm kind of bummed that I never, like, everybody was going out there every year when I was at the shop, and I just never got a chance to make it out there. And now I kind of feel like, well, maybe I need to commit and try and do it next year. And I'm kind of
it's worth it.
And if you're looking through on the MidSouth website, Andrea Cohen is on the website carrying her bike. Andrea's there. World of Bikes right on the page.
Yeah, and you know, Bobby, you know, is good friends with, you know, Ryan Becker, World of Bikes, you know. So he does, you know, these guys do a lot for the bike industry. Honestly, and I think that's why you see all the support. I think the Pro Start line is a good reflection of what MidSouth is. It's not, you know, no prize money, right? But people, you know, you still get the biggest hitters showing up here.
Big bragging rights. Yeah. I mean, it's a statement for the beginning of the season. Yeah.
I got money on the tandem class.
Oh. Do you guys remember a few years ago oh yeah, that's right. They should be here tomorrow. Jacob and Cass. Graham, you remember them? They'll be here tomorrow. But do you guys remember those were they Swiss? That were in the early days when Ted King and them started showing up, and the grub and the Dutch Mafia was still making a regular appearance on the U.S. side. You guys remember the two dudes? One of them was an Olympian. They were in the tandem, and I think they attacked everybody at Grubble Locos, and nobody knew who they were. Found out the guy in the back was partially blind or something, but he was an Olympian, like fast level dude. So they were on like Ted King, Payson, like a bunch of hitters, and they were like shocked. They were like, "Who are these dudes?" And they handling the tandem like crazy, but they rode all the time together, and that's all they raced on was the tandem. But I haven't heard much about them in a while. It was pretty interesting to see.
So there ought to be a pro tandem gravel class. I mean, imagine how fast you could go. On some of these rolling courses. Like, it'd be crazy.
Like usually if it's a flat course, I can usually jump onto behind an A group and go for a little bit, and stay there. And the tandem, when those dudes showed up, they caught me and I jumped on immediately. They were going so fast, I couldn't stay for more than 20 feet. I got dropped instantly.
How does that work power wise?
Yeah, I'm curious. Does everybody? I don't know if you have a power meter for both pedals, and I don't know how it works.
How would that work? Like, do you double the power that you like? If I'm going, whatever, and you're going whatever, right? Is that like add that together, and that's how much power you're putting down? Imagine you could be putting down 1,500 watts of power, like consistently.
Maybe very close to it. I'm not sure how it averages out. Maybe I'll do a quick search. But that'll be interesting. Yeah, because if you ride with two world tour guys that can do, in a section of a flat roadway, each one can do 380, 400, and you have two dudes, the tandem is not quite as the same way as two bikes, I feel like. I mean, there's so much power there. I'm curious to see how that is.
So, Maria, you need to attack Cassie and Jacob with 50 yards to go, maybe 100. They can't get out of they can't.
They can't split up. I try to attack him the last time we rode, but I attacked with 11 miles to go, and I got to jump on them. But I didn't look at the route correctly. So after the first hilly section, I made up some time, but then it was flat and all downhill for 3 miles, and they caught me on the downhill. I'm all talked as much as I can, and my Garmin radar just, I was I knew it was them. I looked back, and they must have possibly doing 35, maybe 40 miles an hour downhill. I was all right, forget about it. I never saw them again after that.
I wonder what tires they're running. He was tasking us about tires the other day, I recall.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know what they end up doing, but my mission only is to show Graham how much love the Rene Hurst world has here in Stillwater. It's crazy.
Rene Hurst is the hippie tire. It's for just soft little group rides on your old just trash bike.
No, dude. Have you ridden Rene Hurst tires before?
No, because I don't want to puncture.
I rode them for 4 years, and not a single puncture. Yvonne did get a puncture once, but
that's because Yvonne rides hard.
No, she took it.
What ones did you ride? Which Rene Hursts were you on? The Fleecer Ridge?
Fleecer Ridge, yeah. The 55s, and I also did the 48s, the Oracle Ridges. I like the 48s better. But they're all good. They're freaking loud on pavement. So now I'm all about
listen, you ride those. I won't hate on them. I don't have to ride them if I don't want to, and I'll just let you have them, and it'll be fine.
Oh man!
Whoa! That was Rene Hurst.
No, that was Cam Jones. That was Cam Jones working on his sprint. That was him working on his sprint.
Holy cow! internet. Hopefully you heard it. That man put out 1,500 watts. In
That
seconds.
is what
So,
a Cam
good
Jones
luck
sprint
with
sounds
that.
like. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
game
that's
over. It's
hilarious.
game over.
I'm a
Ain't
little
nobody
worried.
win that.
I'm a little worried that, when you go out looking at tires tomorrow, you're going to film like one or two people with Renee Hurst, and you're going to be like, oh man, I just saw so many people. I just didn't have time to film everybody that has them.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Graham, when you get your whiskey and you're relaxing, maybe 15 minutes in, I don't remember, into the video. You shout it out, but I shot that just for you. Because
all right, I'll watch it.
Believe me, so I have video evidence here. Good tires. The hippies. Actually, you know what? Actually, you're probably right. This community reminds me of like.
It's like it's like Woodstock.
Time.
It's like Woodstock for
That's
gravel.
right. Yes. Denims, denims everywhere. Like it's quite the vibe. If
Mud.
you haven't been, please come down.
Yeah. What else we got?
Yeah.
Should we keep it with MidSouth and leave it there, and then save some of the other news for next week, or what do you got? Jason looks excited.
Well, I mean, I got a new bike here.
I know,
and I believe Graham has a new bike.
I can't talk about it quite yet, but
yes, that's
coming.
right. That's right.
You've got something coming.
I've got a little tricycle I'm working on, a little cat trike
right now.
Little cat trike. Yeah, something in the works. But let's talk about your bike.
We need to keep the potential bike people around.
I'll let you get a good look at it and notice the dirt. The dirt.
Is that
how many miles have you put on it?
That's like a Poseidon, right?
60 miles. It's a Quintana-Roo.
Yeah. Touche.
Jason, okay. What do you have for gearing?
All right, here, I'll let you know. I'll give you the quick rundown. It's a Scott Addict. It is a rival build. So it's rival Explorer.
Is that 1x13? 1x13?
1x13, 42 with the 11 or 1046 in the back.
1046. So you get like 460% shifting. Okay, legit.
If I don't have 520%, I don't want it.
Yeah. That's because Jason and I know how to crank watts, so we don't have to spend.
That's true.
I've got the Zip Explorer 303 wheels on it, which I'm liking so far. Yeah, they're wide. And I kept the stock tires because they fit on the wheels, and I'm still not quite sure. But they're 45s, and they're the Schwalbe
G1 RS.
The G1 RX.
Yeah. Oh, the RX.
What's the
RX?
RX.
Oh, so the more burly one.
What's the max tire clearance on that thing anyway?
It's 45. I could probably put a
no.
Yeah, I can.
No way.
That's what Scott says. I could probably do a 50 in the front. I don't know about in the back here. It's kind of tight back there.
Well, just look whatever Cam and Brennan are running tomorrow.
Let me check.
Korea, and then just that's what you should throw in there, Jason.
Yeah. And then I swapped out the bars for the Terravale Radial 24s at a size 38.
Okay. What's the model of your bike, Jason?
It's the 20.
Addict. That's right.
Yeah.
CR20.
So swapped out the bars. What about the seat post? Carbon seat post?
It's a stock seat post, carbon.
Cool. Nice. And
it's got that weird shape to it. We got a
160 mil rotors or 140.
Oh, I think they're 160, 140.
Oh, really? Different?
I think the front's 160 and the back's 140. It might be 160, 160.
Dude, I know a lot of people sleep on that, but having good brakes in gravel makes a huge difference.
I'm telling you.
I will not take anything under a 160 on a gravel bike because I want to be able to stop.
I am really digging the drivetrain.
Yeah, so
So far.
I haven't ridden that Explorer drivetrain yet. Like I've got XO on my gravel bike, and then I've got XO on my mountain bike, and I like that. Does it shift similarly to?
I mean, it's just like boom, 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 and the jumps. And this is what I was worried about with the one by was the jumps.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
And you're not finding it's an issue?
no, I did feel there's a pretty steep climb out here that I've hit a couple of times, and I was thinking, yeah, maybe I would like a little bit lower, but it
Like a 40 up front, maybe?
yeah, or I could go to the 52 in the back,
But I just feel like stay with the 46, because a 40-10, because you got a 10 on the bottom.
Yeah.
Like a 40-10, I feel like cranking that at like 72 to 75 RPMs, you're going like 26 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
that's
fast. That's so fast on gravel.
And for me, I'm going to have to be really with a tailwind or going downhill.
Exactly.
I mean,
exactly.
doing 26 on gravel. That's or with a fast group,
What saddle?
So I can left the stock one on for now.
Which is what is it?
It's a Scott, whatever.
Scott saddle.
Yeah.
And then what pedals?
My time.
Oh, time pedals. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you no power meter?
Not yet. That's coming.
What are you getting, a Quark power meter?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Very
nice.
I'll actually, when that comes, I'm going to do, I'll swap to red cranks.
Oh,
power meter.
Sick.
Nice.
Super cool.
So I like it a lot so far.
I'm
not sold on the narrow bars yet.
I get that. Are you in a position, is that bike far enough off the wall to do a hub check?
Yeah, we'd like to hear that.
A hub check? Is it, can you spin the pedals on that thing?
We want to hear it. Yeah, we want to.
No.
Oh.
Wind it up.
Let it whine. We want to hear the whine.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
You can hear that, right?
Good.
I hear that.
Yeah.
That sounds good. And then the paint job is super sick. I know you sent us some pictures of it. Like, it's really cool.
I've got a flat tire on the seat tube.
Flat tire call?
Yeah. Sticker.
That's cool.
And then I've got a little thing sticker there. I might have to get you guys one of these.
Yeah, you told me about it. I want you to send it to me. I want you to send me one. Yeah.
Should I tell Aria what it says?
Yeah, what's it say?
Aria, it says, "Do not put your dick in the chain."
Don't do that.
Yeah.
That would be
warning.
less than an ideal situation there.
It's because
shout out to my buddy. Shout out to my buddy Will who made those. He's like sneaking around putting them on everybody's bike.
Yeah, he knows how much you love your new bike, and he just wants to make sure that you use protection.
Yeah. So, yeah,
that's sick, dude. So we'll see that bike at Sea Otter, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep the bars are narrow. Aria, how do you feel about the 38s?
I'll tell you how I feel about them. I have 36s on my road bike, which isn't here right now, and then I had 38s on my gravel bike, and I like it. Like I think it's more, for me, it's more comfortable because I also turn my hoods in, not for the aero gains, but because the wrist position, like it's like way more comfortable. Because like if you think about like when you lay your arms out like this, you're natural. It's not natural to be like this. It's natural to be like this. And so if you turn them in, you do it like that. Yeah.
Mine are dipped in a little bit, not a whole lot, but they're dipped in a little bit.
Oh man, I like mine. Really dipped in.
Yeah. I switched mine that way last year, and I have been so happy with that. Like I didn't realize how much of a change that gives you being able to ride in the hoods. So much more comfortable. Your wrist is nice and straight. It's fantastic.
All right, let me ask
Can't go
you guys
wrong.
this. All right, so this is the green bar tape. I just had this laying around.
Mm.
I just threw that on there just to put something on it. I was gonna go with like so Ergon has the all road and the gravel thick bar tape, like a 3.5 mil bar tape. So I was gonna do that, and I was thinking of the color. They were calling it Merlot,
Like
so
a red.
like a red.
I think
Lots.
I like the red idea. However, the best bar tape out there, no doubt in my mind, is Silka's Cusino bar tape. And they have different colors and designs. But dude, that stuff is it is tacky. If you sweat a lot, like it is the best bar tape out there. I
Interesting.
highly
How
recommend it.
about actually my butt tip on my checkpoint is getting down there. It's starting to. I had the lizard skin stuff. So you saying that stuff's nice and grippy, huh?
Yeah, don't like way better than lizard skins. Like Silka's. We're not sponsored by Silka, but I wish we were because their stuff is awesome. Like
I
it is
really
the
like
best.
I really like the Ergon
Yeah.
stuff. I am thinking of putting
Does
the red
Arbor make
shift.
butt tip?
Ergon.
Yeah, do they make butt tip?
Oh yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow.
yeah.
interesting.
That's what I'm thinking about putting on here with it, like red, like a burgundy, like it's called Merlot.
Sarah, what butt
So-
tip did you have on your bike? It was pretty cool. Felt pretty grippy. It was right on there. Oh, okay. So yeah, so the Ari brand also. Sarah is our friend here, and she got a new Ari. Well, Schaefer. What's it? Yeah, Schaefer.
Oh yeah, the Schaefer.
And-
That's a nice bike.
Yeah, man, you should see it. Maybe I'll take a picture for you guys and send it to you. Cantu wheels on there.
Yeah.
What saddle did you have? Specialized woven saddle. It's a nice bike. I'll send you guys
Cool.
a picture. But she had I guess Ari makes butt tip also, and it felt pretty good. I wonder if it's kind of similar to what Silka has.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I don't know.
And I think I'm going to do the red shift. the
Stem.
pads.
Oh, the pads. Oh yeah.
Isn't
The-
so the whiskey spanners that I have on my checkpoint, they're kind of flatter on the top.
That's
don't
what I
need,
don't like
you know,
about these.
They're no.
I
I
love
love
round.
flat bars.
Huh?
Yeah, me too.
I love flat bar, like flat tops.
I know, and
feel it's
I'm
the
like,
best.
and that's my biggest gripe with these.
What bikes do you
Terrible.
have that they just, and they don't have just round. Yeah, the
They're-
round is so 1998.
Well, the
Yeah.
whiskey was the
Not Aero.
Spano. So yeah, so the whiskey was the Spano, and now whiskey
Yeah.
was bought out by Terraville, and now they
Oh.
changed the names and stuff. So and they're doing a little bit things differently. And it's the radial, so it's got a 24 flare, which I love,
Yeah.
and I feel like I'm
Yep.
in the drop sport. I just wish I had that
On the top.
Bro,
little bit
on
of
top,
flatness
yeah.
up there.
I'll tell you the bars. So the bars that I had on my both of my gravel bikes, my favorite bars, coefficient RRs. They are the sickest bar, and they have a built-in integrated computer mount. They are the coolest bars you'll ever have, and so comfortable. Super shallow drops that are flared. Oh, they're so great. But you don't want to pay full price for them, so use their shop discount if you can, Jason.
Yeah.
They are
You know what
very expensive.
what we need to do is see if the flight deck people will send us a couple review units to
Flight deck, yeah.
Yeah, so that we
Yeah.
can, for the channel, so that our viewers can see if there's something they want.
Yeah, if you
You know?
subscribe.
Yeah. Oh my goodness! Shall we? Unless you guys have anything else, I think we shut it down.
Oh,
Shut
I
it
waxed
down,
I waxed my chain too, by the way.
among other things. Yeah. Yeah, let's shut it down. And then Aria, are you going to be live or anything tomorrow for pro race coverage, or are you just going to be doing?
Yeah, I think I'll do. I'm gonna try to do some live stuff on our Instagram channel, and then we'll also have some pro rider check-ins also on the
Cool.
Instagram channel as well. So
Sweet.
as I get them, we'll be uploading them as fast as we can. But yeah, so bear with us. Tune into our Instagram channel, and we'll be having that content tagged and uploaded for you guys to see.
Cool.
The mayhem down here. Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to see it tomorrow and happy you're there, Aria. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. I know we were a little late this week as far as getting the pod recorded, but
Aria was traveling.
And it happened. So yeah, we got some exciting things coming up here in the near future, some good guests and some good things to talk about. So yeah, make sure do the thing, hit the thumbs up button. It's not that hard. Subscribe if you feel it, share it with your friends. Yeah. Help us get out to people. But thanks for everyone. With that, I think we'll sign it off and see you guys next week.
We'll keep it real. We'll keep it real.
Definitely going to be checking in with Yvonne. Make sure she's keeping an eye on you with the Renee Hurst thing.
Yeah, right.
No, hey, I'm sending you guys a video.
Keep you honest.
And, feel free to send the podcast to your grandma. I heard grandmas love us. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
So whatever. So is that. All right, guys. Until next time, we'll check out the Instagram channel. We'll be uploading a lot there tomorrow throughout the weekend.
Cool.